Think again, mosa fans.
But it's not ordinary, though. This one's 10 million years old. And it has significant scratch marks along its surface as though a giant tooth had been rasping along, creating these deep furrows. And this is a giant tooth. It's also 10 million years old. And voila, the scratches on the bone match what would have been made by this tooth, which means the owner of this tooth was feeding on the owner of this bone. But let's back up a bit. Where did this bone come from? That's incredible. I love this room. Well, needless to say, if you haven't guessed, this is a whale skeleton. And if I'm not mistaken, this goes right about there. And the animal that attacked this whale went straight for the pectoral fins, the rib cage, the middle of the body. What on earth would attack a whale? Clue is in the shape and size of that tooth. Let's face it, that's a big tooth, the size of my hand. But it doesn't differ much in shape from the smaller tooth. Look at the edges of these. The serrations are like a fine kitchen knife, perfect for cutting. They both have it. Now, the smaller tooth is from the great white shark, the same one that's swimming around in the oceans today and you saw at the head of the program. And that same great white shark will feed on dead whales. It's after the energy-rich blubber, which it slices off with its sharp, serrated teeth. But it leaves the rest. Even a great white is too small to get its teeth into a whole whale. But the owner of that bigger tooth was able to slice through the entire body, bones and all. In fact, the shark that's been attacking whales is an ancient relative of the great whites. It's a formidable beast called Megalodon, meaning, not surprisingly, big tooth.
No, I can use that for my... I can use that as
From the size of that tooth, we can reconstruct Megalodon's jaws, and they were truly massive. These things are 6 feet across.
What do you think now, mosa fans? We're moving.
Great white shark could swim through these jaws. I could fit through a baby megalodon's jaws. And those enormous jaws were supported by an equally gigantic body, up to 60 feet long. Now that is a shark, a giant great white. Imagine the muscle mass necessary to lift and close those jaws. No wonder his head is so big. As a matter of fact, the whole body is big. Crescent-shaped tail alone is twice my size. And notice the upper and lower lobes are of equal size, which is perfect for producing propulsion. So this means that Megalodon was by far the biggest and most powerful shark that's ever lived.
Okay.